And we're live. Welcome in, Shyly and Hylian. Always appreciate it when people get here early. I'm somewhat of an early bird myself. Today, we are playing some more Stardew Valley. I think the main goal today is going to go for all of the recipes. I found a list online. Hopefully, it's accurate of every single thing that I will need in terms of actually getting Stardew, baby! In terms of actually getting said things. So I think I'm going to put a chest in the greenhouse. And what we're going to do is... Well, friend, like, has been kind to me lately. I'd like to share my good fortune with you. Maki roll. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to put this treasure chest in the greenhouse and then start filling it with all sorts of good stuff. So yes, that's the plan for today. As well as that, we're going to go for the classic chi challenges and what else? Find a freaking snake vertebrae. Still haven't found one of those. Of course, I haven't played since. I'm not playing this file off stream at all. Oh, that's dangerous. Holding bombs above my head. So how have you been, Shyly and Hylian? I mean, if you're booting up Stardew, I assume you're doing well. Or you're about to do well. Finished the cheat introductory quest and got the casino card. I've been to the casino a couple times, but I haven't actually gambled, which I kind of want to do. Either that or just blow money just buying the chi stuff. Because one of the whatchamacallit, one of the scarecrows, the rare crows rather, the only one I don't have is locks behind there. So I need to do that. Okay, let's throw this here. And the reason I'm doing that is because I need to make, I need somewhere to put all the ingredients. So let's, oh, I'm an idiot. Part of what I needed was, what was it? Part of what I needed was an egg. Haven't been to the casino yet, and I got the rare crow from the dwarf, and the Stardew Valley Fair is about a week away. Stardew Valley Fair is always fun. Because, like, doing the math and stuff, you hop on the wiki, make sure you've got the right stuff. Unfortunately, in this file, in this game, I did the Stardew Valley Fair, and like a royal idiot, I looked at the math. I looked at the formulas and stuff and how to calculate on the sheet, and I misread something. So I thought 9 prismatic shards was going to get me the win, but it did not. It got me 82 points, which you need 90 to win. Should I really? I should not. I should be doing like a normal sized egg. I don't wanna waste this. An iridium quality void egg. But yeah, so that was tragic. What is it, summer? So I've got another fair again next season. Ooh, it's the 15th tomorrow. The vast majority of my star fruits will be available. So I think what I'm gonna do with my star fruits is save them all. Hey, Shep, Stardew cooking stream. Yes, that's the thing. Not an actual cooking stream, but cooking stuff. That's my my goal. Having like 3 iridium things, 3 or 4 gold, a few red. Yeah, it's not hard to win. You just gotta know what you have. I say you missed the actual cooking stream where I actually cook things in actual life yesterday. But yes, Shep, how are you? Welcome back. I'm sorry if you were expecting a stream where I actually cooked things in real life from the game. I would not be opposed to that. If you guys want to see me cook things in real life, that are from Stardew, then feel free to suggest anything that you want me to try. I've cooked recipes that I've done before. Title bait. It's cooking stream, but in Stardew. That's not title bait. It's specifically in Star. Welcome in, Julian. I mean, if you wanted the cooking stream, you should have tuned in yesterday. Because I did the actual cooking stream then. Holy cow, I do have a lot to plant. Alright, let's sell all this. But yes, good, I'm not false advertising. I don't want, of course, I don't want people to come in and be like, yo, you're doing a cooking stream? And no, I'm not actually. Do I have a bunch more star fruit? Yeah, I got a bunch more star fruit seeds. Heck yeah. It's so frustrating. Lightning can still strike your farm, even if you have a bunch of available lightning rods. I was looking at it, and the way the math works. Woke up with all 3 cats cuddling. Dude, I'm so sad. I don't have any snuggly. I do have glasses now, Julia. Prescription even. But yeah, I don't have... I wish I did, but I do not have any animals in my life right now that enjoy snuggling. There are 2 cats in the house that I'm in right now. Guy who boasted my eyesight. I mean, hey, I went for 23 years of my life before getting prescription glasses, which is longer than anyone else in my immediate family, so I think that's something to be proud of. But yeah, there's 2 cats. Sleep on your head last night. Well, I hope you're not allergic. But yeah, one of them likes me and likes being pet by me since 2nd grade. Dang. But he does not like snuggling. If you try to like pick him up, he'll run away. And then the other one, for whatever reason, is convinced that we're like out to try to get her or something. She does not let you touch her. She'll like stay 6 feet away for whatever reason. But then like if you try to walk towards her, she'll like run away. It's like, dude. Like, it's so bad, like, we haven't even gotten her fixed because she managed to get away when we tried to take her in for an appointment. It's like, that's how skittish she is. All the spots that were still tilled between seasons, so they got watered. Cats will come glued if you're in bed by yourself. Yeah, I mean, I used to my cat, Poofle, back in my old house. She, like, I bottle fed her, so she and I we're bestest buddies. She would come snuggle with me all the time. But then I went away for college, you know, for 5 years. And then she was like, I'm so over this guy. And it kind of makes me sad. I like pet her and stuff, but she's not, like, glued to me anymore. This is really, yeah, so cute. There's this, like, really funny picture my mom has of her where I'm sleeping on the couch, just totally knocked out, and Poofle is like my arms are clawed. Did I finish the beans quest? No, I am still on the way. Thank you for reminding me. I need to, that's one of the things I need to do every day. Let's go to Pierre's though, and let's buy some seeds. But yeah, so she's like all snuggled in my arms, but she's awake and looking at the camera, and the camera is reflecting off of her eyes, so it makes it look like she's kind of like threatening the camera of like, don't you dare wake my mommy up. So cute. Okay, I need 1 amaranth. I need 2 artichoke. These are not sorted. These are... maybe. 2 artichoke. 1 beet. I think beets are from the desert, right? Yeah. 1 blue jazz. 2 blueberry. Okay, well, I'm gonna... that's gonna produce more. 1 bok choy, baby. Sandra? Is it confirmed her name is Sandra? One bok choy, 1 cauliflower, 3 corn. So I'll just plant. You know, I have corn. I know that for a fact. I should have... you know what? I should probably... here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy this list. Get under the blankets. I'm going to copy this list and paste it over to a Word document. Come on. Holy cow. And then I'm going to open up a Word doc. I'm going to paste it in there. And then we have a nice little checklist. Oh my god, that's a lot of frickin' stuff. And then we'll bring that up. So that way... oh, it's 5 p.m. He's running away. He's getting away. Okay, so starfruit wine is more valuable than ancient fruit wines, even though ancient fruit is more more profitable in the long run if you can keep it reproducing. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do starfruit wine, and I'm gonna focus on that. Come on. I already have seeds for a lot of these things. Holy cow, I'm an idiot. We're off to a good start, folks. But yeah, I believe Sandy has what I want. But I need to make sure to go to the farm here. Ooh, golden coconut. Ooh, pineapples and strawberries. Strawberry. Oh! Get them beans! So I should be good in terms of beans. In terms of, like, selling them all. You know? But are you folks, are you interested in real-life cooking streams? Because if you didn't know, I do IRL cooking streams. Sundays now. I just started the Sunday before yesterday. We have a lot of fun. And it's always fun to have people come by and chat. And in the Discord, there is a cooking channel where you can check all the ingredients beforehand. And so you can cook along if you so wish. Yes, the plan is just harvest the beans, the fruits, and then seed them. Because, like, see, we have 24 seeds, or 24 fruits, and we should come out with... You're making lunch. Fair enough. Hey, but if you tune in on a cooking stream, you could make lunch, depending. Yeah, 26. Started with 24. Now we have 26. You could make lunch along with me. We did desserts last time, though, yesterday. Made some ice cream and some caramel corn. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, nice. We can plant those. Shylian, Hylian, what are you having for lunch? I am curious. Oh, shoot. That is not going to get... That is not going to get watered. Yeah, I got the efficient, not the, or the fast or whatever. Made sea salt ice cream from Kingdom Hearts. Interesting. I've never played Kingdom Hearts. One streamer I follow plays, is a fan of Kingdom Hearts. So I've seen her play a few, a bit of a few games. And it seems so convoluted. And it seems so much, so cloyingly power of friendship. Why are the nobodies called nobodies if they have no heart? And the heartless is called heartless if they have no body. Steel cut oats, maple and brown sugar with soy milk. I've always wondered, like, steel cut oats, like, what else are you going to cut them with? Plastic? Is there like another, like, is steel cut oats a certain technique that is different from another popular technique to cut oats or to grind them or produce? Story is definitely convoluted. The producers told the maker of the game that he needed to make a non-simple story, and this is what his solution was. Yeah, and I'm guessing, like, if you have a franchise, if you're Nomura and you have this franchise that all of a sudden becomes wildly popular, and they want you to make a bunch of sequels, well, yes, actually. Do share. Okay, so we wanted one amaranth. You know, you don't have all the sequels planned out. Where's the amaranth seeds? They're in here, aren't they? All right, one amaranth. Check. Artichoke. Two of them. Check. Beet. Oatmeal sounds good. Dang, we just got appetite inspiring stream right now. Blue jazz. Check. Blueberry. Check. Discover the top. Oh no. Once they get up there, they're never coming down. Bok choy. One bok choy. Check. Cauliflower. Check. Corn. You know what? I know I have actual corn. Only one corn. They just like the high places. Was that an actual artichoke in there? Well, whatever. So let's do a corn. Check. Cranberry. Yeah, sometimes like cats will get themselves places that they either can't get down from or um don't want to bother getting down from. And it's like, bro, why'd you get up there if if you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Ooh, oat groats are oat kernels that had the holes removed. The holes are the tough outer shell that protects the seed of the oat plant. Steel cut, rolled, and quick oats all start out as oat groats. Oat groats intended for human consumption are exposed to heat and moisture to make them more shelf stable. The oat groats are then processed in different ways to create either steel cut, rolled, or quick oats, all of which have distinct characteristics resulting from the way that they are processed. Thank you. As someone who used to major in agriculture in university. I did not know that. Do I not have green beans? Guess I don't have green bean seeds. Do I have like actual green bean? Oh, I do. That's sweet. So I can check that off the list. Maybe I should just like check in here first. You know, to see if I actually have the thing. Like there, we have two artichokes right here. And we have a green bean, two green beans and two hot peppers. Pepper popper. So like there you go. So I don't need the cauliflower or the artichoke seeds. I'm sorry folks, riveting gameplay here, I know. Kale. Okay. Melon. Two melon. Two parsnips. Yep. We grew up with oatmeal, but it was so gloopy for steel cut. Steel cut because there's more of a chewy texture. Because steel cut, like when you add water to it, it doesn't like to stick together as much, right? At least that's my experience with it. I don't know if that's because it was steel cut or because it was additional processing. Are you an oatmeal? How did you come across this info? Are you just an oatmeal aficionado, or um, is it a result of some other way? Grow up on an oat farm. Grits is corn, I believe. I believe grits is corn. At least I want to say. One rice. I'm just gonna buy that from I'm just gonna buy that from Pierre. 7 tomato, 1 yam. You've been asked before. Okay. So you did your research. Admirable. Oh shoot! I just put back all the seeds that I didn't need to put back as well. God dang it! You just googled the info and gave it to me. You know. See, you leave out that part. You know, you make it seem as if you're in the know. I didn't take the cauliflower. To be like, oh yeah, I know oatmeal. I'm an oatmeal aficionado. Yeah, me too. I do have pumpkin seeds. 3 pumpkins. I just totally ruined this whole list thing. Totally ruined it by putting everything back that I did not need to put back. Not gonna lie, I'm one of the kind of person that's not gonna lie. Um, 2 eggplant, green bean, hot pepper, melon, parsnip, potato, pumpkin, radish. Okay, I think I got everything. I think I pulled out everything that I put in, like an idiot. Sunflower seeds. Do I have rhubarb seeds? I don't think I absolutely do. Which I don't even think I need to do because I've already made rhubarb pie, but we'll skip that. And yam. 1 yam seed. And we can just and 1 actual yam. Okay. All right, folks. I think we've got a pretty good spread there. Let's put it in the chest where it goes. I've never actually had rhubarb pie. I have had straight up rhubarb. Fresh from the farm. But I have not had actual rhubarb pie. I would like to, though. I really liked rhubarb. I like that it's sour. I'm a fan of sour things. Little kick. All right. So I just need a beet and a rice, and 2 kale seeds. I don't have kale seeds. But that can be acquired. Oh, I do have kale. I guess I'm just silly. Yes, I have cooked some of the recipes before, so I might be making duplicates, but I kind of don't care enough because I haven't done a lot of cooking. The cooking achievement is kind of one of the weirder ones to me in terms of like achievements. It's like, okay, why do I have to prove this by cooking it all? But whatever. Because it's like one of the biggest things that I'm missing in terms of 100%. Summer, that means the house is full of flies. Don't worry, I'll take care of them. It's good protein. Aw, Croby. Thank you. Look at him. He's looking out for me. Making sure he eats all the flies in the house. Found this in a drawer somewhere. I thought you could use it. I actually can, Pam. Thank you. Oh, I gotta go check my my stuff. Yeah, well, it's just kind of like another thing because you already have, like, shipping, right? You have to ship one of everything. And if you shipped one of everything, then in the past, you've proved that um, that you have gotten it. You had an asteroid fall on your farm? That's always exciting. Oops. Got some iridium ore. Get some early iridium. Are you in year 1? I cannot remember. Okay, I need that egg for fall year 2. Okay, gotcha. So maybe not early. I don't know. I had access to the desert fall year 2. I don't know how you did it. I'm someone that like immediately tries to make a beeline for um the bottom of the mines. So, all right, 1 milk, 2 mayonnaise, 1 void mayonnaise. Got the cheese, the egg, the mayo, the milk, the void mayo, the coffee. Coffee. Hmm. The forage is going to be the pain. Access to Skull Cavern, farm animals, the greenhouse, and a few iridium sprinklers. Okay, so you're in a pretty decent spot. Good, good, good. Alright, there we go. Holding a bomb. Please, I don't want... Yeah, I think this is before 1.5 because it doesn't have any of the, like, mangoes or anything like that. But I'm not too worried about making sure I save some fruits. Doing what he can to get a decent amount of money so you can focus on upgrades during the winter. Yeah, see, that's the thing. A lot of people say, like, oh, I hate winter, but honestly, it's kind of, to me at least, a breath of fresh air that, like, gives you an excuse to not focus on crops every day, if that makes sense. Like, I don't have to worry about, oh, shoot, I gotta harvest my crops, I gotta do this, I gotta water them. It's like, well, nothing can grow, so let me focus on the rest of the game. You know, artifact spots are more. We've got a very, very exuberant agreement here. Good, good. We love to see it. But yeah, it's like, okay, it's Stardew Valley. It's about growing crop. God dang it, the Junimos don't come out in the rain. They're forest spirits. How could you not be okay with the rain? Come on. I want my money back. All right, sell, 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 sell. Don't sell. Okay, so let's get our stuff. Forest or not? I mean, I don't know. Junimos look pretty waterproof. Meatloaf. Did I ramble something that reminded you of Meatloaf? Like the singer Meatloaf? I don't know. Actually, know a lot about Meatloaf. I know he will do anything for love, but not. I want my money back. Fair enough. I know he'll do anything for love, but he won't do that. That's about all I know about Meatloaf. What is that? I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, bowling for soup. Yeah, these things take 13 days to grow, so I kind of need to do this. So it's not really convenient that they decided to take a day off. Come on, plant. Honestly, I love the sound of this. You know what it is? What are you, Chuck Norris? Is it PG-13 friendly, or is it not safe for work? Oh, okay. Great. Thank you, Meatloaf. You made a whole song about that. Love it. I will not ask you to cite your sources, and we shall move on from this conversation. So, I'm thinking it's always fun seeing the exponential growth. Chi beans, they're gonna be pretty good. High School Never Ends. Another song. I'm not a big music guy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't listen to a lot of music. Listening to music is not one of my hobbies. Really. Occasionally, if I'm feeling it, I'll like look up like a video game soundtrack that I like. Oh my God, we're having bonding in chat, finding things. I'm glad you guys are finding things you can relate to each other, because I'm lost on all this music stuff. But will bowl for soup. This is gonna make me a lot of money. Things that Carl can't relate to. I mean, hey, that's fine as long as my chat's having fun. If y'all are having fun independently of me, whatever. More viewers for me. For real, though. I will not say no to more viewers as long as they're respectful. Because there's a certain breed of viewers that you just hate. That you're just like, you're killing my vibe, man. Especially when I play, like, Smash Bros. Every once in a while you get someone that, like, loses and they get all salty about it. You have tinnitus, so it... Okay. See, I experience ringing of the ears. Not, like, all the time. Not, like, chronically. But I do on the weirdest times. Like, when it's quiet. Usually when I'm on the toilet, for whatever reason. Sorry if that's TMI. But, yeah, if it's, like, quiet and I'm just sitting there, sometimes I'll get, like, really, really conscious of a ringing in the ears. And I'm just like, where is this coming from? Almost deafeningly so. Dang. Are you like Baby Driver? Have you seen Baby Driver? In it, the main character, Baby, is, he has tinnitus. So he listens to music almost constantly to help override it. Can't find it online? Through legal sources, I assume. Yeah, I saw it, think it was on Netflix. I don't remember. But yeah, you know, the whole gimmick of the movie is that like sounds are played more or less, music's played more or less, and like a lot of the scenes and things people do are synced to music. It's someone who came in while playing Plants vs Zombies. And they asked me about using potato bombs. I was like, yeah, I just never use them because they take too long to be ready. Like in real life or online? Never played Plants vs Zombies. And music can be used as sound therapy for those with tinnitus. That makes sense. Wait, do I need? I need an oil, a sugar, and vinegar, and wheat flour. Oh, okay. I had someone play, I had someone, not play, I had someone come in once and send this, like, really weird, is it oil, sugar, and wheat flour. This really weird long post that had, like, a bunch of, like, an emoji every, like, two or three words. And it was like, I hate Linus so much. He chooses to live by himself and then always plays the victim. He says he won't dig around in people's trash cans and then turns around and does it anyway. And I'm like, what the frick? And then so I was like trying to engage with them. I was like, why do you, oh wow, really? I don't, because like he said he wouldn't dig around in George's trash can, but then he dug around in someone else's trash can. Like, what? Like, why would you have, how is he playing the victim? Like, and of course they came in. Yeah, it was striking. It was very striking. And like I had no one chatting at the time, so this was like the only thing sitting up there in chat the entire like for the vast majority of the stream. And of course they just posted that and then left. Oh shoot, did I have sugar? So I was like, okie dokie. I was like, whatever, but it was just kind of like, the heck. Did I have sugar somewhere? Did I not buy sugar? Whatever, I'll buy it later. I'm pretty sure the sugar is used for ice cream, which I already made. I've already made before, I think. To get Demetrius to love me. Okay, and then over to the farm. The Ginger Island farm. Haley, oh my god. This is such a perfect beach. If I could stay here forever if I could. Alright. I am not a fan of that Haley. I love how, like, I dated every single person. Wow, there's really nothing. I planted none 4 days ago. I dated every single person, all 12 of them that you can date. And, like, confessed my love for, like, every single one of them. Or accepted their confessions of love. And then I've just, like, turned around and broken things, like, moved in with someone else that they don't know about. And I'm just not talking to them romantically anymore. Yeah, Haley's got, like, the worst character arc. I think, like, starting out, like, when you first meet everybody... Bean! When you first meet everybody, my least favorite person is Shane. Because he's so outwardly abrasive. Why are you talking to me? I don't know you. Don't you have somewhere to be? But, like, where they all end up, my least favorite is Haley. Because, like, at least Shane, with his character arc, it's him struggling with, like, self-loathing, anxiety, depression, stuff like that. And his character arc is him coming to terms with the fact that he has these issues and that he needs to seek help, professional help. Yeah, to better himself and, you know, not be such a burden to himself and others. So, like, I like where Shane ends up. But Haley, it's like, what's her character arc? Like, it's literally her character arc is she doesn't like getting dirty, getting mud on her before she starts dating you, and then afterwards she gets muddy and then she laughs instead of, you know, freaking out. But so it's like, okay, girl. The mine elevator system has been reset, and new dangers have emerged from deep underground. Make it to the bottom of the mines in 1 week. Well, we've already done the Skull Cavern one, so I will not put that to a vote. We also need to buy some beets, I do believe. Yeah, you learn about the fact that she is a photographer. Well, that, and it's like, okay, there's a clip somewhere on the channel. But like, she's taking a picture of Marnie's cattle. Okay, cool, whatever. And then she's like, maybe you could show me. Yeah, Shane's actually like admitting, like, I have issues, which he does, you know. And but yeah, he was like, can you show me how to approach a cow? And I'm like, I'm not gonna mess with someone else's cattle without their express permission. Like, I'm not just gonna hop the fence to Marnie's ranch and start petting the cow. No. And then of course you do. And then she hops up on top of a cow, and it's like, you freaking idiot. Are you trying to get yourself and or the cow seriously injured? I cannot. I cannot with her. Um yeah, I just can't. I simply cannot. Yeah, I mean, I've been around cattle before. I grew up on a farm. We didn't have cattle ourselves, but I worked on a farm that has um cattle. But like, no, don't go messing with other people's um livestock. Like, what? That's what we call not okay. Thank you. Sandy's just so lonely. Brother works on a chicken farm. Nice. We have chickens over at my mom's house. The eggs I use in my cooking streams all came from the chickens. Ugh. Okay. So I think I might just start going to the mines. I can probably make it down like 5 floors. You're in a very rural area, so you've been around farms your entire life. Yeah, like my first job ever, like summer job when I was like 15 or 16 was just throwing hay bales on a cattle farm. That sucked because, you know, I'm just a 15, 16-year-old boy and they're all like fully grown men. So like with this challenge, am I like what's the deal? Can I use the elevator? Like, is it like normal? Or you can use the elevator after the fact? Restaurant is your first job. They raised your own bison for bison. Interesting. Yeah, I'm starting over, but I'm wondering if I can use the elevator after I go 5 floors down, you know. Like, will there be an elevator, an unlockable elevator on the 5th floor? That's what I'm wondering about. Well, let me look. Yep. Okay, that's the case. It is the case. Okay, sweet. All right. Well, I'm not gonna get to the next 5th level, the next 5th floor. But thank you for offering. Unfortunately, you cannot use a geode crusher to open up golden coconuts. Yep. Yep, I just saw it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One squink. Squidding. I think it sounds funny to say squink, but also, I don't know. That feels like some insult to some minority group. Like, I don't know what it would be, but, like, I don't know. I feel like someone's going to come and be like, you can't say that on stream? And I'll be like, oops. Do I have a midnight carp? I think I do have a midnight carp, but I also want... Yeah, I also want a midnight carp pond. But do I, though? I don't have any seaweed. What do y'all think I should do next when I have my fill of this file? Should I do an evil run where I do Joja, marry everybody, see their 14 heart event, get whatever they give me, and then divorce them all? Or should I do the super completionist try hard where I remix the mines and also try to get one of every fish pond? I'm like, I'm torn. Excuse me. Evil route first. Almost instantly, evil route completionist. I might put it up to a vote in the Discord. Because both sound fun. And interesting. I think I'm going to do both eventually. Eventually. So I'm trying to consolidate. Yeah, I think so. That's the plan. I'm trying to consolidate all of my... Why are you running around? Is there anything... Yeah, I am going to do both eventually. What the question is, what should I do first? Because, like, what happened, for those of you who don't know, I started my account, like, what, April of 2020? And I would stream very, very intermittently. And then October of 2020 is when I started actually streaming regularly, because I had a student job at university and they fired all the students in order to keep all the full-timers hired. So I literally had like 12 free hours every week that I could stream that I already had. I don't want to... Here's the thing. I don't think I'm going to become the person in town everyone hates. Because that's not convenient, right? If you're truly evil, you want everyone to love you and give you things. But you don't care. So I am going to max out friendship with everybody. At least that's the plan. It's just... If I break their heart, if I do something they don't like, whatever. Or should I keep, like, literally every single person mad at me? Because, like, that's kind of inconvenient, right? If everyone's mad at you because you divorced them all. You want them all to be your friends so they give you free stuff, right? Exactly, Shep. But yeah, I don't know. That might just be making a lame excuse of not wanting everyone to hate me. Bum, bum, bum. I had a train of thought before this. I do remember. Completely forgot what that was. Bop, bop, bop. But yeah, it's like I want to exploit them for the resources. Sell, 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 sell. Alright, let's eat this. So I believe I can still... I still have the time. I've got 7 days. I got 6 days now to get the bottom of the mines. So if we do that, you know, that's like 20 floors a day. Which I can do. It's gonna be tight, though. Technically, I think the most efficient quests to earn chi gems are the would be the Junimo cart one. I know I can. I just gotta make sure I'm careful. Yeah. Because we can see. Because the chi beans, that's gonna take a while each day. Like, especially if I'm doing this, you know, right? Get an extra bean. I think I've gotten all 5 walnuts from this. From harvesting crops. But yeah, I was saying the most quote-unquote efficient with in-game time and resources to getting chi gems is beating a score of 50,000 on Junimo cart. But that just takes a lot of skill. However, I did invest my 2.5 hours consecutively in doing it. Thank you. I do have a very relaxing voice. But yeah, in all seriousness, doing Junimo cart only. Tink, 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 tink. Yeah, truth be told, it would be rather grating on the sanity. So I never actually played Junimo cart story mode, just the endless mode that one time, so I could get the chi gems. And God, that took. I mean, Hylian, Shylian. What do you prefer for a shortened name? Shylian, Hylian, Shylian, Hylian. Anyway, you were there here. You saw me for like you were almost here for I think the entire time of like 2.5 hours. Shy. Fair enough. But yeah, I was like, I don't know. My sanity was starting to wane, I think. I don't know if I was doing a good job of not showing my mind breaking, you know. At least the last hour or so. Yeah, so you're there for a good chunk of it, you know. Alright, let's get all this good stuff. Because like I'm definitely on pace. I can afford to skip a few days. I don't need to find a lot more beans, really, in the wild. Any more new beans. I just need to keep doing this. Beat Journey of the Parrot King. You cannot beat Journey of the Parrot King to save your life. That's 2 achievements, really? I haven't. The only time I played Journey of the Prairie King on this file is when you play it with Abigail. So I haven't played a lot of the old Prairie King. I'll probably dedicate a stream to it. Is it the in-game achievements or like the Xbox achievements? What beaten Dagummy? Welcome in Dagummy. Reminder to hydrate. I do have a new command to tell me to get up and stretch. For all platforms? Okay, it's like an in-game achievement. One of the in-game ones. Do it without dying. It's only been an hour, no need to stretch yet. It has indeed. How are you, Dagummy? How are things over in the old land of ice? Doing well. Good to hear. Beans. Oh, I've been all right. Like I said, I had my cooking stream yesterday. That was lots of fun. We made some good stuff. Of course, you showed up for a bit. But yeah. We need to stretch in about half an hour anyway. Nice. Indeed, the beans. So many beans. The beans. We love the beans, folks. The beans. The beans. Oh, I love the beans. I gave everything that I had for the beans. There we go. What? Yeah! Okay, so we can plant the beans. It's actually taking a really long time. Making a problem on the beans or everything's harvesting going right back into planting. I think it's all just going right back into planting. I have the quest is to ship 500 of them, so I do have to sell them at some point. It's just right now the most efficient way is just to keep putting them all back into seeds, all the fruit back into seeds. Yeah. So I should be, once I fill up all these sprinkler things and then some, I should be good. I laid out these sprinklers and they are cut off a bit, so I will need to fill up the sprinklers a little bit more, like have a little bit more besides from all of where like the watering area is that is covered by the sprinklers. But I'm yeah, like it's growing exponentially, of course. So each day, like all these fruits, you can see they're about to pop. Tomorrow, honestly, tomorrow I might have enough planted to get me through all 500. So I mean, I might just ignore tomorrow and go for the mines, like go ham in the mines. Yeah, exactly. Um, because I have like till the end of the season. You know, I've got 13 more days on this, but I do have, yeah, yeah. I didn't realize that I was gonna, because like the mines is more urgent. Oh, if they only dropped seaweed instead of algae. Seaweed's one of those things where it's like, you don't need a lot of it for much of anything, but you don't get a lot of it either. And the only way to get it is like fishing it up in the ocean or getting it from like specific some of the fish ponds will give you seaweed. Yeah, because like that's the important thing, right? Getting the beans first. Getting enough beans in the ground. Because, like, again, exponential growth, the more you have day one or early, the much more it will exponentially grow into a whole lot more. Come on, where are you? I can and will get to floor 10 today. A radioactive Dougie? I know I don't have my lucky eel buff up, but this is ridiculous. I think tomorrow's going to be a mines day. Bruh. Where's the stairs? The ladder. There we go. Yeah, more beans. You can just chuck them in the ground real quick. Bunch of other crap too. Two more beans. Yeah, because beans are so rare, comparatively. It's hard to get the first ones. It's really important to... Oh, no, I have a lot. It's really important to kind of jump the, jump the gun on it and try to get them ASAP. I was almost going to try to put that bomb in the geode crusher. That would have been geo soul crushing. That geode crusher would have crushed my soul and not just my geodes. Because it was a pretty productive day. I would not want to reset it. I could not believe I had bought a hopper for chi beans, or for chi gems, and then it turns out you can also buy the recipe for the hopper. And I'm like, oh. Well. Ooh. But I do want to put the starfruit wine in there. I do want to put starfruit wine. Because starfruit is the highest selling fruit in the game. Hey! We're different in so many ways, but that's alright. What a beautiful day. Nice wet hug. A soggy hug. Yeah, look at that. Boom. 43 iridium quality ancient fruit wines. That's a lot of money. Oh, no. So why is that closed? Interestingly enough, how do I transport so much? like on my person. Like, how do I hold so much wine on my person? I don't know. I've got a big backpack. I bought one from Pierre. There's like all the things about, oh my god, in Minecraft, Steve can hold, you know, 64 cubic meters. Oh, magic transport? I bought a return scepter. Steve's stronger than Goku. I bought a return scepter for 2,000 excuse me, sorry, not 2,000. 2,000,000 smackaroos from Krobus. And that is how I transport so much. The only reason I was growing that sweet gem berry is because I need to sell one. Why did I just... Did you see that? I just went... And I picked up what looked like... Oh, no, it was an ancient fruit. I thought it was... I picked up a pomegranate out of the ground. So I'm not going to replace... the ancient fruit... Or the ancient fruit wines I took out of the cellar. Probably should, just from the general principle, but I don't want to. I'm not going to replace them until I start getting Stardew wine. Ugh, I think it's not all... But yes, to return to your previous question, Shy, I have the return scepter allows you to unlimitedly, unrestrictedly teleport to your house, to your front door, from anywhere on the map. Or anywhere in the game, even. If there's anywhere that you can use items, you can transport yourself back. And in we go with another one. And then I also have teleport obelisks, which is like for a wizard thing. So and then I mix it with the obelisk. Yeah, all of the obelisks can send me pretty much wherever I want, and my return scepter can send me back home from wherever I want. So it's a very, very handy combo where I can just go home. Like, if I ever, if I'm in the mines and I want to be at Ginger Isle, all I need to do is use return scepter to go home, and then use the island obelisk to warp there. It's infested, really? Really? This is not optimal. I should build some more stairs. Just skip these. Because I have way too much stone. The heck is that? Razzmatazz? Rasmodius? No, it's not from, well, let's see. So, there are, like, let's see, there are 6 different, items that let you warp indefinitely, you know, without breaking them. There's the 4 obelisks, which you can get when you... There's a quest line, Rasmodius. I did pick up. Where there's a quest line after you finish the community center, in which you have to like deal with him and his ex-wife. And that one will trigger, and at the end of that, he'll give you access to his like enchanting podium or whatever the frick he calls it. And that's where you can, it's like, you know, Robin's carpenter shop with magical items. You can get any of the 4 totems to warp you to your choice of the island, which that only unlocks after you get to Ginger Isle. The island, the mountains, the beach, or the desert. And the desert, I should say. I know the stairs are there, but I want that ore. And so those, of course, you build on your farm. They're permanent building structures. Ooh, an iridium needle. They're permanent structures. They never leave. So you can just use them whenever. I'd recommend playing the warehouse. Literally just need 3 apples. You just need to grow an apple tree. And a pomegranate. Yeah, the saplings as well. That's the rub. Because it's like you have to wait a whole... If you don't do... If you save them to last, because they're so darn expensive. If you save them to last... What the... I was surprised to find my courage to come down here. Felt scared at first, but I pushed through. Feel much more confident now. It's actually really fun. Wow. Nice. Good for you, Abigail. What was I saying? So yeah, you can get those. Those are run you exorbitant. Yeah, I was not expecting her. Especially in dangerous mines. Imagine you trigger the dangerous quest while Abigail's in there for the first time, and then all of a sudden everything just becomes so much more bloodthirsty. That's awful. But yeah, they'll run you exorbitant amounts. The beach and the water and the mountain obelisk will run you like 500,000 each, and the desert and the island obelisk will run you $1 million each. You can get the return scepter, which I already tell you what it does, from Krobus for 2 million gold. And then you can get the mini obelisk from Rasmodius after completing a special order from him. So after you complete a special order from him, he'll mail you a mini obelisk recipe in the mail. And what those do is, if you put 2 of them on your farm, you can warp between them. You grow an apple tree and a couple trees in the greenhouse. Like, one other tree, you don't remember what that is. Yeah. Fruit trees are best in the greenhouse. Because, like, you know, they actually produce every season. It's like fruit trees are pretty cool, but like when they only produce a quarter of the year, it's kind of like, We are cruising, folks. I don't even care what that gets me. I'll take that. Yeah, I was like, this is my second like serious playthrough, so I was like, I'm going to save planting anything until in the No, yeah, you can't transplant. This is not Animal Crossing. You can't just eat a fruit and get strong enough to dig a tree up. Unfortunately. One of the better mechanics they added in New Horizons. Being able to dig up an entire tree. But you can't dig up a house and move it in one day. You have to move it immediately. You have to pay 10,000 bells and wait a real IRL day for that. I'm not salty. For those of you who didn't know, I actually streamed. I was kind of telling this story. I got sidetracked. Yay, seaweed, as I often do. But when I started streaming consistently in October of like 2020, I played a few games, but then eventually I stuck to Animal Crossing, and that was how I got my way to affiliate, was by just streaming almost exclusively Animal Crossing. And it got me to affiliate well enough, and I am grateful for it for that. But, like, by the time I got to affiliate, I was like, I can't anymore. Like, I cannot play this game anymore. Like, it's just, there's just nothing to do anymore. That was how I was feeling about it. So, you know, I started streaming a variety of games. Among Us being one of them. Being among them. Really? I'm out of space? What can I sell? Sap. But yeah. I just started streaming a variety. Another bean! 16 beans. That's a lot of beans. But I started streaming like a variety of games. Like a vast, like a whatever I wanted to play. But then I just simply was not getting the viewers. And I was having fun playing the games, but I wasn't having so much fun talking to chat because there was no one in chat. I did Amogus. From like March, for a couple months, like March to April, last year, I played the Amogus with viewers, voices on stream, the whole bit. I did Amogus. I'm going crazy. But yes, I did the Amogus. It was fun. What ended up killing it, though, were, like, it was waning in popularity at that point. And also the fact that I had just, like, a lot of kids, like, really young kids coming by and playing, and they just did not understand, like, respect or, you know, letting other people talk. And I was just, like, started tearing my hair out. What level? That was 40. So I'm making good time. So yeah, that's what kind of killed it. Just the fact that I was just not getting people. It was just hard to get a party going. And yeah. Well, well, well. Savage Howie. How we doing? See what I did there? Part for Among Us. When I used to stream Among Us. We're doing all right. Good. But yeah, I used to stream Among Us, but like when it was waning, like when you have 4 people, this is how we do it. When you have 4 people, you could technically start a game, but the game will literally say, "Hey, this is gonna be crap. Like you're not gonna have fun, dude." And so no one wants to really join and make it a 5-person game because that's also crap. So then, like, it's just hard to get off the ground. My siblings would play at the start, but then they were just like, "Yeah, sorry, Carl, we're done." And I was like, "Oh, okay." It is getting late, game. Good night. So that's why I stopped doing Among Us. That was like some good viewership, but unfortunately it was kind of like hollow viewership because it was literally people that just wanted to play and didn't want to like chat more or less, which is fine. Like if you want to come and play and have a good time, but I just want, you know, more people that are more consistent, like you guys. Heart. Spending all my day all balled up and wedged in the corner. Oh, excuse me. Hello there, dear. I hope your farm is doing well. I hope I sent you a little something in my kitchen. Hope it didn't crumble in the mail. Oh, that's so sweet. And then I immediately turn around and sell it. Oops, poopsie. Do I need a cave carrot? I think I do need a cave carrot. Like a root splatter or something? I did. I did. I had a lot of chi fruits ready. Yeah, but it's like I'm getting close. I probably only need to harvest and replant like one more day, I think. So I think I will rush the mines because even if I don't like tend to the Ginger Island chi fruits for the next like week, I'm still gonna be good. But if I tend to my stuff and don't tend to my stuff on the Ginger Island farm, but I don't do my dew harvests do my dew exploring with the mines, I might run out. So essentially, being that the mines have a tighter timer, I'm gonna get them out of the way first, if that makes sense. No, didn't want to go in there. If you hold down the A button or like maybe left click, I'm not sure on PC. Banana wine. And walk by your buddies, your animals, you'll pet them automatically. I think that's all of them. Question mark. Boom. Alright, let's see what my bunnies have. Good bunny. Oh, I forgot to put the cave carrot in the cooking chest. I need 5 of those. For I believe a root splatter, I want to say. It's kind of weird, like, you want to save stuff, because you run into this interesting dilemma, where if you don't save, like, you can't just, no matter how late you are in the game, you can't just spawn a cave carrot at will. You still have to go look for it. However, just through normal gameplay, you'll run into a lot of cave carrots. So if you sell them all, I mean, you're gonna run out of stuff. But if you save them, you won't. So it's kind of this like juggling of what. God dang it! Lightning still struck my crop. Kind of a juggle of like what you want to sell versus what you want to hold on to. Because money in general is more valuable to you than items. Because it can buy you a lot of things. But some items have unique qualities to them that money cannot buy. Wow. That's a lot. I do not care. I saw a little clip of someone that got caught in front of the train and sandwiched against the wall and was constantly hurt. And I have tested it. If you do get hit by the train, the front of the train, it will hurt. Who knew? Bum 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 bum. All right, folks, let's start delving into the mines. Put on your Minecraft parodies, because we're going to the mines. Is this what soot sprites are? Interesting. I mean, is that an exploding slime, or like, what is your deal? Like flashing like a bomb that's about to blow. Kudos to Concerned Abe. This is creative. Like having this like lush forest in the mines. A bee or a wasp. Looked like a wasp. I could be mistaken. I assume that's just a dangerous grub fly or whatever. That's the technical name for it. Oh, I don't mind using pickaxe. More beans! I need to make... I don't have any forged rings. I was looking for a lucky ring, because a lucky ring combined with an iridium band, I feel like would be a really good, like, all-purpose ring that you would just never need to take off. And I was thinking, like, maybe a combat ring that's like a warrior ring combined with... Oh, I don't know. Vampire ring or something like that. No, thank you. I don't think I need to check that, but hey, we're going down to 450. We are cruising, folks. Oh my god. Spiders! I hate spiders. Abigail's not going to be happy. Pretty sure Abigail has a fear of spiders, given how she reacted to the haunted maze. It's like, I can't go on spiders. I find it kind of funny that Sam is like the kind of the blockhead of the bunch, but he is the one that made the most progress out of everyone in the mines, or in the Spirits Eve festival. Maze. He's like, I found a dead end ahead, but dang, I need a Dwarf Scroll 2 for my my ghost fish. Holy moly. Pond. This would be a freaking nightmare to actually navigate. I just need to buckle up and... There we go. We're almost halfway through, folks. Down I go. Oh, never mind. Hey, we take those. Almost have enough stone to make a... I hate these spiral ones so much. Thank you. Okay, good. We can actually go down. I wonder if you can still catch an ice pip on 460 in the dangerous mines as well. Interesting, even the enemies have trapped in a web. Ooh! Would you look at that? It's a prismatic shard. Those things are like cake. Holy cow. Hello, prismatic shard. Too much crap. Gonna have to utilize the treasure chest I have set out outside the mines. Put everything down that I don't need. Putting away that I don't need. Okay, that's an ostrich egg. Like, now that I'm here, that's an ostrich egg. That, I don't know what this is. I do not know what that is. Wow, all I need to ship is an ostrich egg and whatever this is. And then I'll have all of everything shipped. What is that? Next to the fiber. It's just fiber, right? It's like a straight bar. Is it like a field? No, not like a field snack. It's a crafted thing, right? I was told that there wasn't a way to keep the Skull Cavern to be dangerous, but there was a way to keep the mines dangerous. I wonder if that is indeed a true fact. Where the butt is the are the stairs, the ladder, whatever you want to call them. Did I like reveal them already and I'm just being silly? All right, I'll take it. All right, we're on floor 65, folks. We got past half, and we do. How many days we got left? What page is that unknown thing? The second one. It's right next to the So it's a bar-looking thing right next to fiber seeds. This is ostrich egg. I'm almost sure of that. But I don't know what this is. In between fiber seed and dinosaur mayo. What's this? Aquamarine ring. I have an aquamarine ring. Interesting. So yeah, it's page 2. I do believe I need some fiddlehead fern as well. Shiakazing! That certainly looks like it. Thank you, thank you. Well, we'll see if you're right. I don't have space. I'm running out of space. Just throw it there. Who's messaging me? Nope. Oh my god, look at all these beautiful, beautiful chi fruits. What's this? Am I gonna run out of space for my beans? Look at all those chickens. I'm almost out of space on the beans. For the beans! But yeah, I think I'll lay off the beans for now. Because I'll definitely have enough time after I finish the chi bean, the mines quest. And the mines quest is definitely what I want to do, because I believe after you get to the bottom of the mines, the dangerous mines, you can choose to keep them on dangerous mines, which I do want, because I want to harvest radioactive ore. Although I don't know a lot of things you actually need radioactive ore for. Alright, let's check. Hey, and there we go. Thank you, Shiley and Hylian. I need to get that starfruit wine in here. Payday. Greatly appreciative. Glad I have such a nice chat to help me out. Bream. I think I need a bream somewhere in there, so let me just throw that in. Pretty sure I have a gold bream as well, but whatever. Not a huge fan of Demetrius. Kinda has a bad tude. Eyeing me up and down just because I'm like hanging around his daughter. And here I thought you were down here messing around with Carl. What the frick? I've always kind of wondered what the age ranges for everyone is here. Like, granted, I understand why Concerned Ape, like, specifically did not include ages, because you really don't want to get into that discussion of, like, how old you are versus how old whatever. But yeah, I haven't actually seen him treat Sebastian anyway, which is, I mean, it's kind of also not good. It's like, your son. My son. I think a lot of ancient... Nope, not a lot of ancient fruits. Okay. I did not mean to close that. That's a big problem if you accidentally close something and all of your animals are left out at night. They could be killed. Literally. I think that's the only way that your animal can suffer anything to their life or limb. Your animals can literally be killed. But only if you leave them out overnight. Not if you leave the door open. If you leave the door open overnight, that doesn't do anything for them. Except, I think, in the winter... I think they'll lose. Oh wait, no. They'll lose happiness or whatever if you leave them out or leave the door open. Ooh, a rare disc. Oh, you can still leave the door open even if you have the heater? Dang. So I could just, like, never close that door. Yeah. Well, they don't necessarily have problems, because they... It, like, just affects... I know, like, if you don't have a heater in the winter, it affects... Like, they'll lose a little bit of friendship every day, or whatever. Or, like, contentment, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't say that. You know, it doesn't explicitly say... I don't think... Oh, there was no heater in the barn. Cow was cheesed off. Cheesed off because they're cattle. They're dairy cattle. And they make cheese. I am just, like, too nauseated to eat. So that's what that punk does. Wonder how long that lasts. I'm still nauseous. When am I gonna stop being nauseous? I would like to opt out of the nauseous program, please. Come on, y'all. When does nauseous, how long does nauseous last? It's not gonna be too much of a problem, but I want to, you know, keep my health up. Boy, it's spooky. Interesting. Another bone sword. Yes, thank you, thank you. Unfortunately, I caught it before your chat showed up, but I appreciate it. Ah! Oh, that blew the crap out of him. You see a... Oh, that's cheap. Battle Bye-bye, Frozen Tear. Oh. Down we go. Oh, we're making easy progress. Of course, I say that, but knowing my luck, I'm gonna the difficulty is going to spike considerably near the end, and I'm gonna get absolutely hosed later. Diddle-doo. Oh. Get me out of here. It's like, I'm not here to mine, I'm not here to get resources, I'm not here to kill monsters. Already did all those things. I'm just here to proceed. Oh. That's not to say I won't stop every once in a while to get some good stuff, but... Wow, they got weapons now. Because I am a Monster Slayer hero. Which makes sense, because I do play, or have played, a lot of Monster Hunter in my time. Anybody in the chat play Monster Hunter? It's a lot of fun. Kind of the opposite of the vibe Stardew Valley's going for. It's very much not a chill game. It's very much a thing. Buttload of gold nuggets. Dude, I have so much gold. Both the money kind and the resource kind. Like, it's not even funny. Come on. Was that the last thing? Typical. I do kind of want the radioactive ore, though. Radioactive bar. Known by the Zuzu City Safety Commission to cause irreversible bodily harm. Great. Although I suppose iridium is also radioactive, so, you know. Go figure. Another Growth Scroll 1? I've gotten so many 1s and 3s, but I need a 2. my ghost fish pond of all things. Not that I can't. Not that I can't. It's just that I don't want to. Bro, we are cruising, chat. Cruising. Oh, trying to snipe me, huh? Ain't nobody got time for that. Indeed, Shy. Indeed. Ah! Once, twice. Oh. Well, shoot. I mean, these are just at the end. Yeah, the ladder's just always at the end. Kind of a pain. I don't... These guys, they blind you, I think? I don't remember what that does. These rock crabs look so sad when they don't have their rock shell. They're just like, are they broken? I think that's pretty good progress for one day. Down to level 95. I'd say that's a solid run. Do bone swords work? Probably not. I don't believe they do. Mummified bats do. Oh. I don't have any of my stuff. Oh, that's fine. But I did not do what I came in there to do. I went in there to put the cave carrot away. And the beans I can leave. I'll get more beans anyway. I'm too lazy to go get my hoe and watering can. What if the wizard knows about this? I hope he can keep a secret. I mean, he probably does. He's a creeper. He, like, spies on everyone. So. Probably yes, if I had to hazard a guess. I don't know why I can take things out of corners, but I can't put things in corners without doing the stupid mouse trick. Hey, I thought it'd be fun to send you a letter. Don't really know what to write though. Here, I'm enclosed a treat for you. Don't tell anyone about status in the back room of Jojo Mart ages ago. Okay, see you soon. Dude, Shane, my guy, I keep telling you this. Jojo Mart's been closed for years. I don't want your pizza that's been sitting in the back part of a Jojo Mart for years. Make too much sense if things worked out like they should. In what context? I feel like I said something and forgot about it like I usually do. That was interesting. Oh, he can take out the corner. Yeah. It's very weird, because, like, in the, this was made for PC originally, and then adapted for Switch. It was not made for console gaming in mind. So you would just click where you wanted to put it in. It was fine. But if I want to put something in a corner, I have to go click it, because I can't directly face it. But that only happens with kegs. Only with kegs, with casks. With kegs, you can put stuff in the corner. Go figure. Yeah. Which, well, other than that, what baffles me, other than that, like, this game is so well programmed. Like, it's one guy, and, like, this is his passion project. One guy is developing it. And a lot of things are really well done. So, yeah, I don't know. This is all ancient fruit wine. I want the star fruit wine so I can put it in my casks. Because that stuff fetches more. This is true. Very sleep deprived. It's like just that one thing that he missed. That it's so small no one complains about. And it's not like broken, it just isn't as efficient as it could be. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, oh, the hitbox detection of the kegs makes it so you can't actually come in contact with the one on the core or the casks. But yeah. I do too. He also, I don't know how much stake to put in this, but apparently he also let slip that he was collaborating with a bunch of people on another game that will hopefully be out before Haunted Chocolatier, and I am very interested in seeing how that turns out. Very interested. Or what it is. He didn't even say what it was. Oh, shoot. I am very much out of hay. I don't have my scythe on me. Actually, wait. Do I still have hay in my thing? No, I am out of hay. Oh, barnacles. Barnacles, barnacles, barnacles. Yeah, let's buy some hay. And now we just hold down the button. Maybe I should get like 1,500. That sounds like an appropriate amount. I wonder how much time this actually take. You know? Just holding down the button to buy enough. So, anyone have any good stories? I got 3 iridium quality and 2 gold quality rabbit speeds. That's pretty cool. Wait, I have over 1 million? Oh, nice. I didn't even notice. I think there's implemented something on PC. Once someone set your foot on fire back in college, do elaborate. How did you set your foot on fire? I don't think I've ever set myself on fire. I have played with fire before. A little bit. Candles and stuff. Nothing too big, but... Well, I wonder what the stupidest thing I ever did in college was. Yeah, I don't have a lot of, like, stupid college stories, I don't think. I was a pretty smart boy back in college. Got my degree, didn't really get into a lot of trouble. I mean, I was an RA for most of it, so... You know, 4 out of my 5 years there, so, like, kinda, you know, expected to be a role model and all that good stuff. Or as some would say, a professional snitch, but... Alright, you've got hay. You've got hay. You've got hay. And, Shylian Hylian, I'm curious, what did you go to school for? And what are you doing with that degree? Presuming that you got it. Oh, I'm still just over 1,000. Can I put hay back into an auto feeder? No, I cannot. Sitting at the bus stop, waiting to head in the morning, the sun was just peeking over the building behind me. The light was hitting the building in front of you. Don't tell me it somehow got magnified on the building. Because if so, that's like a big safety hazard. That'd be funny if you could put a hopper behind a, put a hopper behind a silo. And the hopper just, like, holds so much stuff, so much more. Because it can hold stacks of 999. But the silo... Yeah, a chest can hold thousands upon thousands of pieces of hay, but a silo can hold 240 pieces of hay. I guess there's, like, all the space is being taken up by the wireless equipment used to beam the hay to where it needs to go. No, I got shot. Never gotten shot before. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. I needed to buy bombs. I'm an idiot. Oh, I should have continued on until another elevator floor and then come back and bought the bombs. I'm a dumbie. Now I still got over 1 million. Alright, there we go. Act like a magnifying glass and hit the windows from the second floor on the ground in front of you. Your shoe is smoking. That's ridiculous. That the windows were bent in such a way that it could magnify all that energy to light your foot on fire. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I have a lot of, like, RA stories. Some of them are just downright depressing. So, you know, they don't make for good stories. But some of them are pretty funny. Looking back on them. I wasn't really amused at the time. I was usually rather stressed out or scared, but looking back. Now it sounds like I have to call the police, or an ambulance, or my superiors, or, you know. Oh, shoot. Down I go. Ooh, pro dodge strats. I remember this one time during COVID, of course, one of our jobs was to make sure everyone was wearing their masks when they were not in their room. It was a mask, you know, campaign or campus-wide mask mandate because campus was pretty well shut down. If you were living on campus, you had to have like a specific, you had to reapply. Everybody's housing contract got removed, and then you had to reapply and state a reason why you would want oh shoot, that's right here the whole time. Why you would want to live on campus. So yeah, it's pretty darn locked down. But I'm doing rounds by myself because we didn't have enough staff to actually do it in pairs like we're supposed to for safety's sake. But I'm doing rounds, and there's these two girls without masks doing walking around doing laundry, and I'm like, hey, do you have like your masks? And they're like, oh, no, we don't. Like, we're just doing down here. And I was like, okay, cool. Do you have them with you? And they were like, no. And so I said, hey, can you, I'm gonna have, you know, turn around, go back upstairs, but don't go do your laundry, get your mask on. And they're like, oh, come on, we just need to do our boyfriend's laundry real quick, and then we'll be out. And I'm thinking, okay, 1, Dwarf Scroll 4, god dang it. You're doing your boyfriend's laundry while you're here? 2, we've got a campus-wide no guest policy, so you shouldn't be visiting your boyfriend in the same place. So I told him that. I'm like, oh, you're with your boyfriends here? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, are you visiting? They're like, yeah. I'm like, weird, because there's a no visitor policy right now. And they're like, and I'm like, okay, who are your boyfriends? And they're like, are they gonna get in trouble? I was like, I mean, they're violating policy. So anyway, go back and forth, and they just blatantly refuse to give me their freaking ID. So I'm like, God dang it. Why do you gotta make my life so hard? And then so they left. It's like, okay, I can't like tackle them and like prevent them from leaving or whatever. So I'm doing my rounds, I'm walking through the halls, finishing up. I'm like, please God, can I just finish up my rounds? I hate doing these things. Everybody always gets so offended when I ask them to wear a mask, all that good stuff. And I'm walking down, and then I hear behind a door someone like, oh my God. And there was this like RA guy in the laundry room, and he was like trying to get you in trouble. And I'm like, trying to get you in trouble, huh? So I'm like, okay, guess I gotta do this. So I knocked on the door, and I was kind of cheesed off at that point, because it's like, just follow the frickin' rules. And I was like, uh-oh, unlucky, which was not very professional, but I kind of don't care. And so they're like, shh, 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 and I'm like, I can hear you in there. My favorite thing was when, you know, residents would always go, shh, it's the RA, it's the RA. And I'm like, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, they didn't open the door. I can get their ID. Like, I can get their name based off of their room number. And, like, it's just going to be even more trouble for them when it goes through that they did not open the door for the RA. So I'm like, okay, I called my superior, called up. I'm like, all right, this is what I'm doing. What do you want me to do? But right as they pick up, the dude opens the door. So I have this really freaking long conversation, and it basically amounted to, I'm like, I can't say that they're gonna get in trouble because like I'm not in charge of the like the discipline process, right? But I'm like, hey, to me this is a clear policy violation. I'm gonna write it up in a report, and you will get a follow-up whether they want to talk to you or not. Blah 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 blah. And she was getting so like, he was the guy, the boyfriend was just kind of like, this, oh my God, this sucks. Like, what do I need to do? Like, whatever. Like, let's just get this over with. And the girl was like, so like, oh my God, like you're just trying to get him in trouble and whatnot. And I'm like, dude, I'm just doing my job. Like, I freaking hate doing this, you know? I don't like to do this. And so she was like, oh my God, it's almost midnight. And so she was like saying things like, well, I mean, I'm the one that like asked to come over. Like, can't you write me up? I'm like, I can't write you up. You don't live here. Like, I can't refer you through, like housing's discipline process when you don't live in housing. Like, it's not a legal system. Like what? And then what really killed me, what just absolutely, just, I could not believe. She was like, you're a student, right? And I'm like, yeah, I live here too. I am a student. Yeah. And she's like, I mean, students are usually strapped for cash, right? Do you need money? And I'm like, are you bribing me? Like, I just outright asked her. I'm like, are you bribing me? And she's like, no, I'm like, what? You're paying me to make this go away. You're bribing me. Yeah, that's what I was like, are you trying to bribe me? And she's like, no, I mean, I just want to, I'm like, hey, listen, just a word of advice. I have to write a report of everything that we talked about here, including whether or not you were trying to bribe me. And she's like, I'm not trying to bribe. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm going to include in the report that you'd offered to pay me to not write your boyfriend up, and we can let the higher ups decide what that's called. And her boyfriend was just kind of like, stop, like, shut up, stop. I'm like, you should listen to this guy. And I'm like, I'm so frustrated at this point. And I'm like, hey, so I don't think I asked for the name of the other girl. I technically was supposed to, but I just was too tired to try to pry that out of, you know, I just didn't want to deal with that. Sorry. You know, I just absolutely did not want to deal with that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like follow the freaking rules. See, the problem was, one of the big problems was, a lot of the people that were living on campus, you know, you had to provide a reason to be there, and for a lot of people, that reason was athletics. So a lot of the people living on campus were athletes, and not to say that all athletes are inherently arrogant or like don't want to follow the rules or think they're above things, but a lot of them are kind of exactly, like a lot of them are kind of like, oh, we get all these perks, we're here early, like most of us are on scholarships, like we're here to rock this town. And I could not get it through my stupid residents' heads, do not like shove 10 people in a room, do not leave your room without your mask, like. And I would write up people, and they'd be like, act like it was like the biggest surprise of their life. I'm like, bro, how are you surprised right now? Like, I talked to you all before the semester started about what I was gonna do if I wrote you up, and what was gonna happen. And yeah. It made me freaking tear my hair out. Like, I freaking hated my last year as an RA. I enjoyed my job as an RA, you know, assisting residents for the most part, but like, God, dear God, I hated the, you know, that last year of COVID. All right, nice. We got the starfruit wine. Starting to. No, I mean, like, I technically should have been like, okay, so now you got to tell me the name of the person that you were with and her boyfriend and why they're breaking those. Eventually, she was like, okay, I'm leaving tonight. I don't know if she left that night, but it's like, whatever. Like, this was when we came back, came back after winter break, and like, it was a new semester, and it was just like, there was an explosion of cases, on campus. So they like locked campus down, and it was like don't leave your room unless you need to, don't have guests over. Honestly, if they were just wearing their mask when they went to the laundry, I would have been like, hey, have a nice day, right? And I wouldn't have asked if they were here. You know, it's like, yeah. And I'm just sitting there like, why are you so like, I don't know. And then at least the guy was like, yeah, like, obviously we messed up. But she was just like staring daggers at me the entire time and like, this is your fault kind of thing. I'm like, what? No, shut up. Of course, I can't say no, shut up. Yeah, and there were like other... Oh, I did the wrong thing. Other uppity people. It's either easier to ask for forgiveness than permission. Wait, how does this apply in this scenario? I mean, they should ask... Well, I don't know. They should have just, if they had asked for permission first, I would have said no, and they wouldn't have gotten in trouble. And if they would have asked for forgiveness, and I was like, I'm not the one you gotta ask for forgiveness from. My boss is who you gotta ask for forgiveness from, and I have no idea if he's gonna give you forgiveness. I could be interpreting your chat to come in completely the wrong way. But yeah, I was just like, it just stressed me out so much being an RA that last year. Because it's like every time I leave my room, like, am I going to see someone breaking the rules? Like, how much? Get up and stretch. It's easier to say sorry than for ask for permission and get a no. I mean, in their case, it would have been really easier to ask for permission. That would have been the easy outcome. Get up and stretch. Yeah. Everybody get up and stretch. Y'all been watching my stream for too long. Yes, I have. I stream in 3-hour chunks. It's not easier for people's mind to do that. Well, I bet it would have been easier on their state of being. Yeah. No, I get the meaning of the saying, but in here I'm just like, bruh. Yeah, because people, yeah. Oh, I get what you're saying. So, like, people were just like, I'll just go for it, like, whatever. Yeah. Yep. Except they don't say sorry. They get all pissy about it and blame other people. But no, I get what you're saying. In this situation, that's their mentality. I would rather just ask. I'd rather just say sorry than ask if we could. But I bet going out of that, I bet they were thinking that they probably should have just asked and gotten a no. Because guess what? Sorry ain't gonna cut it. Yeah, it was wild. Like, there was one time where, like, the quarantine, like, the extra super quarantine was extended. So it was, like, no using study lounges and whatnot. But there are, like, some study lounges. Yeah. Yeah. If they had just worn a mask, yeah, like I said, I would have just been like, have a nice day. Hey, you know, what's going on? Can you make sure to stay 6 feet apart? Thank you. Have a good one. Yeah, I mean, part of me feels bad for stereotyping, but it was like, dude was a hockey player. He probably was like, whatever, yeah, just come over and visit. Like, I don't care. He either didn't read the email that was very important or didn't really care. But yeah, I had one instance where there was 2 people, and they were studying in one of the study lounges together, and it was during the extended quarantine. Like, we had a super quarantine where it was like, basically, don't leave your room unless you are going to eat or do laundry. That was basically it. So no studying in the study lounges, certainly not with other people, that sort of thing. And I found some people studying in the study lounge, and I was like, hey, this is what's going on. I'm gonna need your names. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna write the report. Blah 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 blah. Gave him the whole professional spiel, and then he's like, I can't get written up again. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, here's the thing. I can send you the email, you know, later if you really want. And yeah, he was like, I'm in like hot water with and I'm like, I'm sorry. And like, the dude was like not angry at me, but just like really upset. And like, his friend, like, she emailed me and was like, yeah. And I was like, I'm sorry, you know? And his friend was like emailed me afterwards, like before I wrote the report. Like, I finished the round and then wrote the report. And she was like, I'm sorry, it was my idea. You'd like I have no idea what the guy did before, you know? I don't know if it was like a COVID-related thing or whatever. Easy! So, no, for Mr. Chi, I've temporarily disabled this shrine. Come back tomorrow. But yeah. Oh, shoot. I got my stuff in the... But yeah, it was really weird. Like, he attended So, like, if they appeal their process, if they appeal their, like, their decision or whatever, they can choose to be like, yo, I think that like, what the RA said was true or whatever, but I think, I don't know, but I think that, like, what I didn't actually break policy or whatever. So I was like, okay, I was called into a meeting to observe, like, to testify. Oh, well, this is the exact same thing. What the heck? I thought it was the big ol' 6. Anyway, I was called in to, like, testify, but it turns out I wasn't actually there to testify, like, for or against him. I was just there to say what happened, and he was there to accept responsibility, but, like, I don't know, it was very weird. Like, make a case that he, yes, broke the rules, but it was not malicious. And, yeah, it was, I don't know. I think this whole Zoom conference, and then, what else happened there? Yeah, he, like, sent me this really weird email, like, I'm so sorry for not appreciating the hard work our RAs put in to make sure to keep campus a safe place for everyone, and you have shown me the light. I hope to make a change by joining this one club. I was like, what the frick? It's crazy, man. I think I still have the email somewhere, but I was like, it was weird. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, some people are just so stupid. Like, I swore up and down. I was like, guys, don't do this. Don't mess up at the beginning of the year. Because I'm like, you will get hosed. Oh, I can't sell hats? Here? Where can I sell hats? But, like, still, I'd walk outside and people would be wearing a mask, and I'm like, okay, now what? What does the Squire hat do? Is it just a normal helmet? Squire's helmet Stardew. It cannot be sold to the Adventurers Guild. Well, I got 2 of them. I'm going to keep them. There was one where, like, literally it was 2 people leaving one room because they were studying together. And I felt bad because they were just studying. Like, they genuinely seemed to just be studying. But it was during that extended quarantine where no one was allowed to be in close contact with anyone else. And so I wrote them up, and they were like, oh my god, I've already been written up before. I'm going to get kicked out of housing. And I'm like, well, why were you together? So I had to, like, serve as a witness for that one, too. And, like, I remember I logged out of the, like, my section, or the part where I, say my piece finished up. And then I left. I remember I left the Zoom meeting. And, like, 20 minutes later, I hear a really loud yell and then a crash coming from the direction of the guy's room. And the way the building was built, like, it kind of had a curve in it. So I could, like, the building was like this. So you could look out this window and kind of, like, see other people's windows. And I could see, like, some of his blinds hanging out of his window. So I, like, called my boss and, like, yo, I'm pretty sure one of my residents just, like, absolutely raged against the decision we just made. And, uh, can I get, like, someone to check on him, make sure he's not violent? So I don't know what the heck, if he broke his window or if, like, the window was open. I don't know, man. I don't understand. I don't know if I'll be able to actually cover the ground today. I should have more than enough beans. Yeah, all around, just a gross scenario to be a part of, you know? Of course, my poor boss, that was like his first year on the job. Like, literally within 1 month of starting the job, COVID hit. He's a pretty funny guy, though. I was like, hey, man, so, how are you liking working at MSU? And he said, shut up, Carl. How about that? And I was like, ha, you're funny. I could, he was definitely joking, but... Yeah, I got crazy college stories. Almost none of them involve me doing crazy stuff. Because I'm a good boy. It's like, how much bean should I plant? Probably as much bean as possible, right? Beans! I woke up late today. And by late, I mean like 10 a.m. That's late for me. It's been kind of the norm recently. I gotta make sure to start shifting my schedule back. But yeah, I woke up late. So I was like, okay, instead of getting my usual raisin bran for dinner, for breakfast, rather, I'm going to make, some like hash browns and bacon and eggs so that so that I have a nice big old breakfast and that'll carry me through my stream. And for the most part it has, but I'm getting kinda hungry. God, look at all these chi fruits. Holy cow. So I want to keep everything planted. And then this probably should be good. Like all this stuff that I'm planting right now. Yeah, I'll plant these. I'm growing grapes right now for a quest. Which quest? I don't remember a grape quest. It's kind of weird that grapes can be grown on the farm and are also forage. I think they're the only fruit that are forage um and crop. Yeah, there's 100 right there. Boom. And then I'll teleport back. Okay, let's do something. Show you a little secret. No, this is not my sheep barn. Two cloth even. A tasking for the reward. Oh, yeah, like, they'll be like, oh, there's a new trend in Zuzu City to put grape juice on your face. I got a chi mask. I can put my fishing rod. So there you go, chi mask. Cha-cha-cha-chia. Alrighty. Yeah, I did it where I had like 4 iridium sprinklers. That'll do you, 24 each for 96. And then I did the last 4 in the greenhouse. And that did it. Yeah, that, like, whenever you do a special order for the first time, generally you'll get a special reward. Like a recipe and whatnot. And you need to do all recipes to get 100%, so if that's up your alley. That's also something special you can do. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. Yeah, so getting all the crafting recipes. That's what I'm going to do. It's probably going to take a bit for me to track down all the crafting recipes. It's like there's a few that are only for chi gems. Oh, eggplants reproduce. Well, shoot. Didn't know that. Probably like take a lot of that food and put it in the and start cooking with it, and then figure out from there what I need. I'm getting so close, man. Oh, it's Monday, so I can get another quest. First, for most things in the game, he's never made it past almost completed the View Center. Your Switch went kaput? Dang. I am blessed enough to have an OG March 3rd, 2017 Switch in my possession. I'm playing on it right now. Also, side note, this will probably be the last in-game day of the stream before I go for lunch. What happened to it? Did it just straight up, like, die? One day just stop turning on, or you spill water on it, or coffee. I'm gonna get the old inventory full. No! Alright, let's go say hi to Clint. Get him to pop all these dang things open for me. It's like if I've just got one, it's more convenient to use a coal and use the Geo Crusher, but if I got a bunch, I'll go to Clint here. It's a lot. Your mine is OG as well. You had to send it in to get it repaired, and Nintendo wiped everything. Refuses to read the SD card. Oh, that's not good. My dad just got an OLED, but he was trying to get smart and to take the switch, the SD card out of the Switch so that he can just put it in the new one when he transfers all the stuff so it doesn't have to bother. But what ended up happening was he, now on the old Switch, like he has his SD card, but it'll be like, oh, this was formatted for another Switch. Please put the proper one in. And so now he's got to figure out how to get his data from the SD card back onto the Switch. A little silly. Both silly on his part and on Nintendo's part. It's like, yeah, you probably shouldn't. You should just, like, if you're transferring stuff, leave the SD card in just in case it needs it for whatever reason. But also Nintendo, like, you transfer everything on the main thing over. Why can't the SD card work? But whatever. Whatever. I'm looking for another Helvite because I accidentally overwrote the Helvite in my Crystallarium. And there we go. Ugh. Now I remember why I don't stream on an empty stomach, or I do everything to avoid it. I just do not have the, or lose the energy to talk and be charming if I'm not well fed. Alright, you know what? Let's put the bombs away, just in case. Got so much stone. I could dedicate an entire chest to just stone. So that's about 100. Right there. Oh, like it wouldn't even say cannot read SD card. It just refuses to acknowledge that an SD card exists. That's weird. It takes longer to harvest when you're walking left for some reason. Yeah, that's strange. See how much chi I get. Give me the cheese. Come on, baby, harvest. So I can probably just put enough fruits in the seed makers to make enough seeds. To like fill this area in. And I should be more than good. Oh, yeah, because it's like, oh, you need more space to, whatchamacallit, you know, to download this game or whatever. It's like you don't realize how much you need your SD card until it's gone. Okay, I think this is it. Because I only have enough for one more day cycle before... Yeah, I don't know. Of course, it depends on your financial situation. But yeah, I mean, if it's something you can comfortably afford. Yeah, I don't know. It's like rough because it's like everything else works except the SD card, right? So it's kind of like, really, I'm buying an entire new Switch, but I'm really just buying an SD card port. And also transferring it is going to be weird. Might be a bit wonky. Because, like I said, when my dad did it, he removed the SD card and then transferred it over to his new Switch. And then he put his old SD card from his old Switch into the new Switch that now had his transferred things. And instead of just saying, "Oh, this is the SD card from for my Switch, you know, for my account," it says, "What? This SD card is configured for a different Switch. Please put it back in that Switch or wipe the card. Would you like to wipe the card?" It's like, no. Definitely would make a copy of all your files on your computer beforehand. Can't promise that would work either, but... Yeah, I wonder what's wrong with it. If it's like the contacts themselves aren't making contacts, or if the like something's fried in there, or something's blocking it physically. Hard to say. And it's probably very much not as simple as replacing, like just popping it open and replacing the SD card port. Just realized you are left out. So I should be more than good to go with the beans that I have here. Planting 12 beans at a time. Good old beans. Makes you more mad is you had to pay to get it repaired. Still didn't get it fixed. And Nintendo wants you to pay more to send it back, get it repaired, when they should have just fixed it in the first place. Yeah. That is highly frustrating. I will not debate you on that one. You see, you bought a 1 terabyte SD card for Switch, but it ended up being a low quality card. Could not download games directly to it. Welcome in, Chichi. How you doing? I was just telling them about how you had the little debacle with your Switch, your OLED. see, I hope to God this is enough. Should be able to do the math here. Okay. So how many sprinklers we got full? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Let's do the math. That's 24 each. 18 times 24. 432. Yeah. Okay. I should be good. Splatoon 2 and Tetris 99 save data is still intact. So what'd you do to, like, try and fix it? Oh, I got these beans. I should put it. If you, like, logged in or whatever, are those just saved on your hard drive in the Switch? Okay, I just need to leave that be, and then all the beans should be mine. Find 100 each of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple items. Yeah, I can do that. Especially with all the ground that I'll be clearing up on in nothing, just okay. So I'm not entirely sure how the Switch manages save data and all that jazz. I wonder what the easiest way to do this is. Prismatic Grange. Walnut Room. Cheese Walnut Room. Oh, poop. I was going to check my status before I went to lunch. The quest is more strict than dye pots are. Alright, well, I got time. I can run to the... So I'll do this, and then I'll run there. I do not think I will do a raid this time. I will be breaking for lunch, and then I'll hope to see y'all on the other side, but I'll give the whole ending spiel after I am done. Produce and forage shipped, all but a freaking ostrich egg. All obelisks on farm, golden clock on farm. That costs 10 million. Monster Slayer hero, yes. Great friends, all of them. Yes, I'll be back on an hour. Shy. I will be. Cooking recipes made. Crafting recipes made. Fish caught. Golden walnuts found. Total complete. 79%. I think I'm a bit over 79%. Maybe that'll pop up when I do the cooking recipes. I'm not sure exactly how it calculates that, but... Yes, I will be breaking for an hour for dinner. And then getting back on if anyone is interested. So yes, just realized it's dinner time. Thank you everybody for coming out. This is not it for the day. Mondays I stream in the evenings as well. For a cooking stream, there was actually zero cooking. Whatever, that's fine. We'll do the cooking after dinner. We'll do the cooking after the cooking. But yes, I will be back in an hour. I don't think we'll raid right now. And I hope to see you again after the break. But until then, folks, bye.